Could owning a dog, hear me on this one now, could owning a dog really prevent you from getting heart disease? A recent study has come out from the American Heart Association indicating that, there's a possibility that owning a dog could, reduce your risk of heart disease. And here's why. People who own dogs tend to go outside more. They tend to walk more, lower stress. They say, this is what the study says. This is not what I'm telling you. This is what the study says. But they say if you have a dog, your reaction to stress is a lot, I guess less. You have a less reaction to stress. I guess that's the right word. They say when you have a dog, it also means you're likely a more active person. 70 million people own dogs. And 74 million people own cats. And I'm not a big fan of cats. My producer's a big fan of cats. I'm not a big fan of cats. I think cats are very nosy creatures. So for all those folks out there who have cats, okay, whatever. But with that being said, there's a bottom line to this story. There's a bottom line that I think everybody has to understand. So you can't just go out there and say, okay, because I've now bought a dog or adopted a dog, I now have the ability to be, what's the word? I'm healthier. That's not the case. I'm going to get to that in a second. Stay with me and I'll bless you on that piece. But the interesting thing about the study, which really sort of caught my eye, was that one of the studies they used, the randomized control studies, they found 48 Wall Street stockbrokers with hypertension, high blood pressure stockbrokers, who they found, who were all put on medication to lower their blood pressure. Then they divided the group into two. One half of the group was asked to go, adopt a dog or a cat, and the other half was asked not to. 6 months later, the researchers found that those stockbrokers that actually adopted a dog or a cat had they were a lot calmer when dealing with stress, and they had a lower heart rate than their colleagues who didn't own a dog or a cat. But, like I said, there's a bottom line to this story. So as much as you might believe that it's okay just because you have a dog or a cat, that your heart rate's going to go down and this, that, and the third, that comes with its caveats. And the caveats are pretty simple and clear here in America. Nothing comes without hard work. So if you have a dog and a cat and you have a professional dog walker and you sit on your ass and you eat ho-hos and ding-dongs and you sit on the couch and you smoke cigarettes and you drink every day and you expect magic to happen because you've brought a dog or a cat into your life, not so much. You'll still have high blood pressure and you'll probably die of a heart attack. Sorry. Sucks to be you, doesn't it? But if you're active with your dog or cat and, you're talking to, you're walking your dog or cat, you're taking brisk walks, this, that, and the third, then you have a higher likelihood of being healthier. And I think to add to that point, and this is something that I realized, I don't own a dog. I'm not a dog owner. I wish I was a dog owner, but doing the Fowler show and keeping up with Fowler Nation keeps me quite busy, so I don't have time to own a dog. But if I did have time to own a dog, this is what I understand the benefits of it. And the reason being is my brother owns a dog, my niece, Marley. I should have got a picture of Marley so you could see her. I'll promise I'll get a picture of Marley next week and I'll tweet it out or something. But Marley is my little niece. She's a pit bull. And she's the cutest pit bull ever. I know. People are out there saying pit bulls are horrible creatures and they eat people and this, that, and the third. I think pit bulls are misunderstood. With that being said, I'm in love with Marley. And Marley and me, when I'm in town or when Marley comes up, when we spend holidays together and they bring Marley up, I go running with her. And it's a joy of my life. It's a joy of my day to go running with her because she keeps me on pace. She's excited about going for a walk. It's a companion around that's not a person because she's not talking to you and being annoying. She's just like, come on, let's keep it going. She keeps me on pace, which is the great part. Because, when you run, you go up, you're down, you're up and down, you're up and down. She keeps me on pace, running a steady pace. And that's why I love Marley the dog. And that is why, I think if you're out there in America and you're thinking about adopting a dog and you have high blood pressure, you should probably adopt one. And it's just a good thing to do. It's a good thing to adopt a dog. Adopt a dog or a cat. Make sure you get, like Bob Barker would say, make sure you get your dog and cat spaded or neutered. But either way, it's a good thing to do. It's a very, very, very good thing. And so you should do it.